What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So, yes, we're here now. Of course, after the election, a lot of people are speaking out, both men and women, but this young lady has decided to speak out on a situation here to where she's saying that basically, even though the majority of black men still voted democratically, she's saying that black women are still going to divest or divesting from black men. And you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing right here. It's amazing to me that black people are not still trying to wake up. Everybody's still in a daydream state, things like that, fairy tales and fucking Disney movies. And it just blows my mind the way that these people are still thinking out here. But listen, look here now. We're gonna go here now and we're gonna see what she has to say. And this is just quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Clear something up. There are a lot of black men who voted for Kamala and they believe that voting for Kamala was somehow going to fix the gender divide between black men and black women. And I'm here to tell you that that's not going to happen. Okay? There is no way possible y'all could be this delusional that you thought, oh, we see the percentages, we see the numbers, we see so many black men wanted to vote for Kamala or did vote for Kamala. So they're our allies now. All of a sudden, overnight, now they're our allies. Now they give a damn about us. Let's stick together, right? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys why black men are still not our allies. And I'm not saying that there are not some black men individually that are allies with black women, but we know that the
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then what are you talking about? Is it either all black men are your enemy or not?
number is not that high. Okay. So I'm going to just go ahead and disregard the ones that are, and I'm going to talk about the ones that are not.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why this election changed nothing for me and many other black women is because we were divested from y'all way before this election. This has nothing to do with the election. If the election never happened, the gender divide, the red pill versus the modern woman, that crap would still be going on. Because don't forget that black men as a group, not individually, as a group, have been disparaging black women since the dawn of time. Ever since social media was uh, laid out for us, black
So, okay. So black men have been disparaging black women since the dawn of time, right? Okay, so time, some thousands of years ago. So now she comes into the point where, well, ever since social media, so you mean to tell me, okay, here we go. The fact that black women have been putting men down in major mainstream media with the help of Oprah, Ricky Lake, um, Donahue, a few other people, things like that. All these decades and stuff like that. Now that we have the internet, that everybody can speak, and not just women only speaking, and men are actually speaking how they think and feel about a lot of things and stuff like that throughout these past at least 20 years now it's a problem that we've been speaking and stating how we think about the way that the community has been going for the past plus 60 years plus, at least, things like that. We've been telling our side of the story. Now it's an issue. Oh, okay, I got it.
black men have been getting on social media and disparaging the entire F out of black women and girls.
Uh-huh.
Dark skinned black women, overweight black women, too skinny black women, women with no ass, we're masculine. We
Because you are. The truth is just the truth. Just like when women get on, just like when certain black women get on and stuff like that, they talk about certain black men and things like that. Well, these ninjas ain't this. These ninjas ain't that. They don't do this. They don't take care of the house. They don't stand up. They're not building. They're not men. They don't do this. They're sassy. It's okay. What are you talking about? You have horrible, modern women have horrible traits to them as well, just like some modern men do, some modern women do as well. And that's just the facts of the matter, because the community is destroyed and we don't have the proper structure to actually teach these young people how to actually be productive adult citizens. Then yes, we end up with this crap that we're living in right now.
We can't be led. We can't
You
we're
can't.
not feminine. We won't submit. Your baby mom, single baby mamas. I mean, y'all have disparaged us in every possible way. So
Instead of thinking of it as disparagement, why don't you try to do better? Why don't you keep your legs closed for the idiot ass men that y'all been sleeping with out here? Only 20%. Let's just make these facts, because the stats are in. And see, she's not bringing up any stats. She's not trying to talk about any logistics. She's not trying to talk about anything that's actually going to be tangible to figure out the issues to the problem. The majority of black women are sleeping or engaging with, only 20% of men so in the community. So it's like, yeah, y'all having babies by the same dudes out here. The facts are in. And then you want to complain because, you know what I'm saying, these types of dudes that y'all are choosing are quote unquote, exciting at the moment, but then after a certain period of time, through some magical power, y'all wake up one day and it's all of a sudden, you want to do this actually got structure, discipline, and morals and character and all this other type of stuff, but you can't fit into his life at that point. It's over with. Your children by 2-3 different dudes can't fit into his life. And then now you mad and you're talking out the side of your neck. Well, we're going to divest. Oh, I mean, divest from what? Because 50 something percent over that of black men are not even, don't even have children. So what are you divesting from? Divesting from the 20%? Cool. I mean, thank God. Maybe y'all will wake up.
so this election changed nothing. I've been divested from a black man for quite a while, and there are women who've been divested from black men for decades, way before this election. So I just want to send a reminder to you that you voting for Kamala changed nothing. We know that deep down you're still not our allies. And I say that because we know that no matter how you voted, when you leave that voting booth, you're still going to be lying, you're still going to be cheating, you're still going to be deadbeat fathers, you're still going to be gaslighting women, putting women's health at risk, putting your hands and feet on women, right? You're still.
And don't women do all the same nowadays with their masculine tones and their masculine demeanors and things like that? Women, DV is a real thing. Women put their hands on men too. 9 times out of 10, in most DV cases, both parties are at fault. These are the facts and the statistics. The thing of this is she talking out the side of her damn neck? Cheating, all this. The women, y'all cheat at the same rate as men. The facts are in. And it's disingenuous that she's coming out here talking out the side of her neck about divesting and stuff like that. Fine, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure 9 times out of 10, ain't no telling, you know what I'm saying, what most the majority of those black men that actually did vote Democrat in this election were really thinking. Who knows? But the thing I'm saying is, though, because I'm definitely not one of them. But the thing of here, though, is yes, she's trying to sit there and say, like, well, all these men, they voted democratically thinking that they was going to get back in women's good graces. 9 times out of 10, whatever agendas that those men had, they voted for Democratic, for the Democratic Party for their own agendas as well. So, it's amazing to me that women just sit around here and think that men just think about women all day, every damn day. I don't give a fuck whether a man's Republican or Democrat. It's just shocking that these women think that we just sit around all day and just ponder on women all damn day. It's crazy to me.
We're going to be doing this as a group. So your vote means nothing. And I personally don't give a damn if 100% of all black men voted for Kamala. We've divested. And it just is what it is. And I'm only speaking about the smart black women who are interested in self-preservation. The mammies, the boy moms, and I'm not talking about mothers of sons that are.
Who you talking about then? You said the boy moms, but then no, she's shuffling the shit. I'm not talking about the mothers with boys. So what do you mean? They're boy moms. What are you talking about? See, this is the side of the neck talk that causing a problem in the community. This type of chick right here with this type of mindset, this type of stupidity coming out of her mouth. This is crazy. So which one is going to be, baby? Are you talking about the chicks with sons or not? Because at the end of the day, though, yeah, they, what is it?
Those are two different things. The mammies,
No,
the
they're
boy
not.
moms, the doormats, the pick me's, y'all can have them. We don't claim them anyways.
We know y'all don't, because y'all all online with your shame, guilt, insult, and the need to be right and things like that. And there you go, sitting around here being a bat all day, thinking that you're doing something productive. And definitely women like this don't have any type of mindset or any type of love for community or values or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what. You know what I'm saying? She's a selfish individual. She's a selfish human being, and all she worried about is self.
Go after those women. The women who are interested in keeping themselves safe, their kids safe, and
Kids safe from what? I mean, let's think about this now. Kids safe from what? You women have to lay down with a man in order to have a child. So what do you do? What safety are you keeping these children from? Or are you not actually paying attention before you lay down with a man to actually see if he's the type of man that you even need to be laying down with in the first place? But then no, nobody wants to sit around here and say, well, what happened to accountability? It gone to the wind because of lust factors. You know, when these chicks be out here and they lust, they lay down and then they end up bitter like this chick right here because she laid down with somebody that at the end of the day, though, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying all men are good men. Of course not. Just like all women are not good women. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's life. That's life. Grow up and deal with it. How about you change your mindset? How about you change your aura to where you could attract the type of individuals that you actually want in your life, unless you just actually out here being boo-boo the fool and you really don't want to attract the type of men that you claim that you want. You just want to actually be able to complain all the goddamn time because you want to deal with trash men and get that excitement from them trash dudes that sit around here and put you through all this emotional turmoil and stuff like that. And then you want to sit around here and have something to complain about. Because a dude that's on his purpose and actually trying to do something and be productive and be a good citizen in life, he ain't got time for all the chaos and drama that's going to feed you and your emotional turmoil.
living the best possible healthy happy life are staying away from you. Now, if you're still a woman that's still interested in finding this, like, I don't know, American dream lifestyle or whatever y'all are, fairy tale y'all are after, your best bet is to hop the fence. And y'all know what that means. Now, I still stand by my statements, previous statements, when I say that men are men. We live in a patriarchy. I don't give a damn what race or culture you get your man from. You're still going to be dealing with men. But what I am saying is that you have a much higher chance of possibly finding what you're looking for by hopping the fence. If you stay in the black community and
How is that? If you just said that men are men, regardless of what race you go to and things like that, quote unquote, then how is it you have a much more better possible chance of finding something different and this and that if men are men? What do you what are you talking about?
my personal opinion, based on my observation for 40 years,
Mm-hmm.
your chances of finding that is zero, 1.5% maybe. And if you
For 40 years. First of all, baby, you ain't been dating. If she's 40 years old, she ain't been dating men the whole time she been alive. So you're talking about maybe a good 25, maybe 30 years that you possibly been dating men if you're 40 years old. Let's, 25, 26, 27 years, you know what I'm saying, give or take. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been dating. If you're 40, it's impossible for you to been dating men 40 years. Are dealing with. Come on, man. See, this the side of the neck shit.
hop the fence and go outside, your chances is probably 10 or 15%. Still not very much, but the point that I'm making is you still have a much higher chance going over there than you do here. That's my own personal
Mm-hmm.
opinion. Nothing y'all say is ever going to change that, because I've been on this earth for almost a half a century. I've seen shit, I've heard shit. I know that history is just going to repeat itself and things will not get better. It just is what it is. Women, for black women in particular, for hundreds of years have been speaking life into black men, have been holding them down, have been their ride or dies, right? Have not called the cops even when they should. And I am a huge advocate for, if he put his hands on you or threaten you, lock him up in the cage where he belongs. I don't give a damn what race he is. Okay? He belongs in the cage.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, anybody that puts their hands on anybody belongs in a cage. And like I did, and it goes back to, because she keep harping on the DV situation. It goes back to what I just said. In most statistical cases, when the police actually report these things, both parties were involved. It was not just some dude woke up and was like, I'm gonna do this to my chick today. Both parties were involved. So yeah, she's sitting out here with all this madness and stuff like that. Man, this is wild right here, and highly disrespectful and things like that. But you know, this is where we at right here. Hey, shout out to all y'all Democratic men right here. Y'all still got to deal with these chicks out here. You know what I'm saying? That's what, you know, this is y'all queens and shit, right? This y'all queens, you know what I'm saying? All y'all men out there, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, it's crazy, but it's true. This y'all queen right here. You know what I'm saying? I divest and this and that, and woo, but you know, the mothers out here that have children and stuff like that, divest from what? How they get the children if they didn't divest it from men? If they're not dealing with men, period, at all, not getting pregnant or nothing, they divestment means you're not dealing with men at all. You're not getting pregnant, you're not having children. So what is she talking about? She talking out the side of her neck. Man, this is crazy right here. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. I may put the link down below to her channel or shit like that, man. I don't know yet, but it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say, that, my friends, is the bottom line.